Welcome into What Are the Odds? I'm Marino along with Jeane Coakley to talk about who will lead the NFL in rushing yards this season. Odds per DraftKings Sportsbook put Derrick Henry as the favorite at plus 700. So if you were to bet $100, you would win 700. After that, it's Nick Chubb and Ezekiel Elliot at plus 800, and then Saquon Barkley at plus 900. Jeane, let's focus in specifically on Zeke and Saquon. Who do you think will have more rushing yards this season?
Well, Maria, that's a really good question because they're both great running backs. They're both game changers. I mean, I know the New York Jets would want either of them on their teams, but I'm going to have to go with Zeke. And just this is why, because he's surrounded by a better team. It's like having a great piece of steak. You know, this steak is really good but it makes a difference if you have the right side. Do you want lobster mac and cheese or do you want fruit snacks? Zeke Elliott has the lobster mac and cheese. He's got, Amari Cooper. He's surrounded by an unbelievable O-line. They're, third in the league last year? I know they're losing their center, but in 2018, when they didn't have their center, Travis Frederick, he still rushed for over 1,400 yards. Zeke is a guy who can get the job done because he's surrounded by a better team. I want a good O-line. I want a guy like Zeke Elliott because I think he's going to outdo Saquon Barkley. Not because Saquon is worse, because Saquon's not surrounded by a good team.
Jeane, I mostly agree with you. I think the argument for Saquon is that you're bringing in Jason Garrett, and he was known for having an offense in Dallas that just fed Ezekiel Elliott the ball. And just look at his numbers over those years. However, I actually am going to go with Zeke, even though this is not what I want to see happen. And I think it could very well be Saquon, but it goes to what you were saying, and I'll take it a step further as far as experience. So on the Giants side, you have Joe Judge, first-year head coach, okay? Jason Garrett is coming in. That's a positive, but he's still implementing a new system. Saquon is less experienced than Zeke. Daniel Jones is less experienced than Dak Prescott. You have Andrew Thomas coming in on the O-line. He is a rookie. Meanwhile, on the Dallas side, you still have Kellen Moore calling the plays, running the offense. Mike McCarthy is new there, but he's had so much experience. This is a year that is unlike any other in terms of preparation. It's a bit unorthodox. And so I do think that Dallas overall is just going to be more succinct and more complete and have those years under their belt. But we got to call it there. Jeane, thanks so much for joining us on What Are the Odds?